salesman knows about his vehicles, the better chance he has of finding a feature the buyer will like. This is especially important for used car salesmen with constantly changing inventory. But with more than 300 cars in this lot, it'd be impossible for a car salesman to memorize the details of every vehicle on this lot. But that's exactly what I'm about to do. The typical brain can retain 7 facts every 30 seconds. As a mentalist, I've developed an exceptional memory through the system I'm about to reveal. Watch. I've asked the staff to give me 1 hour to go over every car's paperwork. Then another hour on the lot to examine the fine details of each car. I'm challenging myself to retain more information than all salesmen combined. For each of the 300 cars, I'll memorize 6 facts. The price, the license plate number, mileage, VIN number, identifying marks or characteristics, and the location of the car on the lot. That's thousands of facts in under 2 hours. Hey Arno, how are you?
Good, how are you, Keith?
Thanks for helping me out today.
No problem.
So Arno, I don't know if you noticed, but earlier on I was in your file room and I went through all of the files of all of the cars here in your lot.
That's a lot of files.
It is, there's about 300 files in there, and I've attempted to memorize every single one of them. And you're going to test me. In a moment, you'll go in, you'll grab 3 files for any of the cars here, okay? Before you do that, I do have an envelope here. I want you to sign the envelope for me, right across the seal, and then hold on to it and make sure I don't touch it again until the end of the experiment. So you can fold that and pop it into your pocket for me. Good. And as I said, go in, grab 3 files for any of the cars here, and then come back out and meet me here.
Okay, will do.
Go ahead. Now, Arno, what cars did you get?
I have an Escalade.
An Escalade?
A Kia Amante.
Kia Amante. So an Escalade, a Kia Amante, and what else?
And a Volkswagen Beetle.
Volkswagen Beetle. Okay, we'll start with the Escalade, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Now, before I start this, once again, I do want you to check my ears, make sure there are no earpieces in there.
Okay.
Nothing inside there?
Nothing.
Okay, hold that up so I can't see it. So it's a 2002, is that correct?
That's right.
Golden color. License plate, I believe, starts with a 4. Either a Y or a V next, is that correct?
A V.
A V, then another V, then a Y, then a 9, and a 4, and a 3. Is that correct?
That is correct. I don't know the plate on my own car.
The mileage on that car is 26,000, I want to say.
26,000.
And 009, 26,009 miles. Also, the price on that is 23,998. Is that correct?
That is correct.
The Kia is a 2006.
Correct.
Okay, it's dark gray in color. Is that correct?
Correct. Okay.
The mileage on it is, I want to say, 87. Is that right?
Correct.
87,987. Is that correct?
Correct. How about the VIN?
VIN number. Okay, that's a big one. VIN number is KNALD. KNALD 12486. Is that correct?
That's correct.
5085718.
That is amazing, Keith. How the hell do you do that?
Is that right?
That's right.
To memorize so many details, I used a system that converts numbers into letters based on similar sounds and visual cues. This creates pointers that connect with each other and allow me to remember more things for a longer period of time. It's called a mnemonic peg system. Check this out. Let's say a car has 31,200 miles on it. I can remember this by picturing a cat driving it. Cat represents the numbers 3, 1, 20. C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet, A is the 1st, and T is the 20th. Those are the basics. But as a mentalist, I've taken it a step further. I find patterns and associations and relate all 300 cars and all of their details to one another. So if I know one thing about one car, I know everything about every car. Connecting the information is the key. Okay, the Volkswagen Beetle, I can tell you now, is all the way down there, exactly 4 cars up from the end. It's orange in color. License plate of this one is 0801. YSP, is that correct for the Beetle? Right. The mileage on the Beetle is 81,273. Is that correct?
That is right.
And also I see a left flat front tire, but I'm not talking about the Beetle. I'm talking about the car next to it. It's an Audi A6. It's grey in colour, and that has a left flat front tire. So you might have to check that and get it pumped up after.
You know this a lot better than I do.
Do you notice where there's any tape on the Beetle? Do you know if there's any tape?
There is some tape on there.
There is some tape on. There's actually 5 pieces of tape holding up the left driver window.
Oh wow.
Let's go down and check. Actually,
let's go.
Come with me. As I said, the Audi here, it's an A6.
Should have a flat left front tire.
Sure enough, there it is.
There's 5 pieces of tape over here holding up the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Okay, so anyone can use mnemonics, but pulling off this next bit is going to take every mentalist skill I've got.
Before this whole experiment began, I gave you an envelope, and you have that envelope still with you, yes?
I do.
Can you take it out, please? You're going to write down the mileage on the envelope there, nice and big. So write down the mileage of the Volkswagen Beetle first. It's 81,273. You can see it right there. Directly underneath, I want you to write down the Kia Monte, which is 87,987. And then finally, we've got the Cadillac Escalade, 26,009. Now I want you to add those up.
195,269.
195,269. Open up the envelope and take a look inside.
Holy. We got the number. It's unbelievable. I want to be able to do that. Wow. I don't know how he does that. Like I said, I'm a little speechless. I have no idea how to describe it. We walk the lot every day. It's our job to know where things are. So the fact that he can do it in such a short amount of time is extremely impressive. That's amazing. I gotta go to Vegas with that guy.
Salesmen are great at talking customers into things they didn't know they wanted, like a stereo upgrade or an extended warranty. It's all a form of thought implantation. I'm about to demonstrate another version I've never tried before, and as you'll see in the end, I'm either right or I'm wrong.
Excuse me, hi, how are you?
Hi.
Can I talk to you both for a second? Is that okay? Are you here to buy a car at the moment, or
Looking.
having a look?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not a salesman, I'll tell you that straight off the bat. I'm actually a mentalist. Do you know what a mentalist is?
Sorta.
Yeah, it's somebody who gets inside your minds,
Right.
okay? I've got 2 things in my hands. I've got a photograph of me, and I've also got a license plate behind the photograph. I don't want you to see what's on the license plate just yet, okay? So here's what I'd like you to do. Brenda, is it? I want you to place both your hands behind your back for me. I'm gonna hand you the license plate. No peeking you either, okay?
I won't.
Now, as I said, this is a photograph of me taken a little while back, okay? And I look a little bit pensive in the photograph for a very good reason. I'm actually thinking in the photograph of my very first pet. Have you ever gotten a photograph taken of you that not only you know exactly where you were, but you know what you were thinking of?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And here's what I'd like you to do. I want you to stare at me in the photograph, and I want you to try and get a sense of whether you think my very first pet was a dog, a cat, a goldfish, what you think it was.
A dog.
A dog. Okay, interesting. And as you stare at the photograph, eventually a name will enter your mind. And that name will be the name of my very first pet. Okay, when you've got a name in mind, just let me know.
I
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, name it out loud.
Chuckles.
Chuckles. Interesting. Now, Brenda, the reason I'm looking pensive in the photograph is because Chuckles passed away. I don't want you to tell you what age I was when Chuckles passed away, but stare at the photograph and just get a sense. Do you think I was younger or older?
Younger.
Younger. What age do you think I was when Chuckles passed away?
6.
Chuckles 6. Have a look at the plate behind your back.
Oh my God.
They didn't have room for the S. I got a personalized plate for Chuckles in his memory, and I was 6.
Can I feel
Wow.
this?
Yeah, have a look at it.
That's like real. That's like.
Oh,
That's amazing. How did you do that? How did you know?
I didn't do it. Think about it. You did it.
Oh my God. I feel all weird right now.
Yeah.
I can't even talk right now. Like
How did you come up with that name?
Chuckles. Like I don't know. It just sounded like it's short for Charlie or something. I pictured he had a little dog named Charlie.
I just couldn't believe it. Chuckle 6.
Yeah.
Wow. And we don't even know each other. This is the crazy thing.
最中破塞，每当钦差住。